8 books to climb the career ladder. Let's do it. I've always wanted to create a list, and thanks to Mohib, I now have a really good reason. Here's how this video is gonna go down. Think of yourself as a business, right? You're the CEO, the janitor, and everything in between. With every business comes departments, product, services, sales and marketing, finance and operations, then human resources. We're gonna keep this analogy simple. Product and services. I think of this department as our craft and essentially the skills we are providing to our employer. You're already awesome at what you do. Otherwise, they wouldn't have hired you. So these books are more around sharpening, up-leveling, and rethinking your skill set. I, for one, think this department is super important to lean into because being known for a skill is what gets your foot in the door and ultimately proves that you're promotion worthy. First up, Linchpin by Seth Godin. If you follow instructions, that means you are replaceable. This is one of the quotes and bigger ideas that stuck out for me in Seth's book. Sure, you need to follow instructions, but if that's all you do and all you're good for, then a robot could eventually do it. Beep, 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 boop, beep, 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 beep. To be truly indispensable, you need to go beyond the call of duty and grow. Soak this in for the foundational mindset. So Good They Can't Ignore You by Newport. Don't follow your passion, but learn to love what you do. Adopting a craftsman mindset is the main point I pulled from So Good. I loved how Cal went over the importance of mastering your craft. And when you combine that with autonomy, which is freedom to make decisions, and relatedness, which is connections you have with others, you'll find the trajectory of your career naturally rising. Sales and marketing. Remember that saying, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Assuming you deliver on your product, you'll need to make it known. That tree needs to be known. I've personally struggled with this department and I just hate promoting myself. I found one effective method in doing so, and that's public speaking. Considering it's one, if not the most feared thing a person can do, it's just super effective at being a career catalyst. Whether it's a small group or a full-on town hall, company-wide meeting, public speaking is instrumental in showcasing your expertise at scale. I've experienced it myself, and the gains are just tremendous when you can entertain and inform a crowd. I'm still working on it, but my recommendation here is Presence by Amy Cuddy. Body language, dealing with imposter syndrome, breathing techniques, power posing. You can find all those tactics in Presence to deliver that kick butt presentation. Operations and finance. How you conduct your business with the monies is the focus of this department. For this, I'll recommend The First 90 Days by Michael D. Watkins. It's written for managers that are moving into new positions. However, I think that there's a lot of principles that easily apply to anyone wanting to grow their career, regardless of seniority, role. For instance, the importance of managing up is vital. Your manager is going to play a huge role in your success. So setting expectations and goals with them is really important, so there's no ambiguity in how you grow. The One Thing by Gary Keller. You only have 8 hours in a working day. I guess more if you're a high achiever. Regardless, our time is finite and we have to prioritize relentlessly. And as this classic suggests, prioritizing that one thing you need to complete per day on your list is gonna help you out so much. For someone that has the attention span of a goldfish, Gary has really helped me just focus. Next, I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit, Sethi. Does your work offer to help you with some type of retirement plan? Example, 401k, RRSP. Maybe they provide stock options. Cash money is your lifeblood, and Ramit does a great job shedding light into how you can maximize the management of this important resource. within work and outside of it. It definitely helped me consider what other ways an employer can help my monetary situation other than cutting, that straight paycheck. Human resources and talent. Last is the relationship building department. I think of it as becoming a leader and empowering all those around you and outside of your company. Also, being able to work with everyone and anyone is just another darn valuable skill for the promotional fast track. That's why I recommend How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I had to mention this true classic. It's an invaluable resource to connect with others. Tips such as being generous with praise, actively listening, and repeating the person's name are all timeless gold nuggets. If you've read it, it may be a good time for a refresher, and if you haven't, pick it up. And final book here, Give and Take by Adam Grant. This one's a scientific read that dispels the myth around nice guys or gals finishing last. How? The key is all about being kind, which leads to a great reputation, which in turn pays for a prosperous career. Those are the top books I would recommend for career guidance and progression. If you found any of this helpful, please leave a few of these so that you could give me some feedback. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and check off that notification bell, because we're gonna be spitting more of these lists to help you find that next great read. I'll see you in the next video.